What's up, guys? It's Mark Bracey with Pipeline Financial Solutions and First Coast Home Buyers. It's a beautiful Monday morning here in Jacksonville, Florida. It's September the 26th, a Monday. It really does look like it's going to turn out to be a nice day outside. Still super hot. We all don't like that, but it could be worse. But the day didn't really start out that way. The day started out a little gloomy. It rained for a second. I took my daughter to school in the rain, and I came back and kind of reminded me about when Mondays weren't that great for me. When I would wake up dreading going to work. I'd remember on Sunday night how much I didn't like my job. I didn't like what I was doing. I didn't feel fulfilled, and it was very hard to be grateful for all that I had at that point. And then I made the decision to change that. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about finding a way to be grateful for your Monday morning and finding a way to get excited about what your upcoming week has in store for you. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I made the change, and I hope you guys get even a small nugget of information that maybe helps you make a choice to make a change that makes your Mondays better. And you don't necessarily have to quit your job. Maybe it's I'm going to make a change. I'm going to go start working out finally, or I'm going to start eating healthier, or I am going to do something else. Maybe you want to be a writer and you're stuck in a cubicle somewhere making phone calls and you just hate it, and that's okay. Everybody has to make that choice. So what I did is I spoke with my fiance a lot about how badly I wanted to get into the industry that I'm in now, where I buy, rehab, and sell houses. And what I did is I said, okay, it was September of last year. This is purely coincidental. It was September of last year, and I said, I have got to do something because I was working to death. And 12, 14 hours a day. I was getting up at 6 o'clock. I was still doing crap for this company at 7 or 8 o'clock. I didn't feel appreciated. It wasn't what I wanted to be doing. And I said, listen, I've got to make this change. Nobody's going to do it for me. So here's my goal. I decided that I'm going to make the change. And then I set myself a goal by the last day of September, I will have taken some sort of action to put myself on that path. And I had about 2.5 weeks, I think, if I remember correctly, where I had to, it wasn't just do some online research or whatever. It wasn't talking to anybody. It was doing something. And I did. I made it happen. By the end of the month, I had started taking action to accomplish that goal. And when I took the first step, I said, okay, October's coming up. What can I do in October to move me forward just a little bit more? So each month I kind of made myself a goal for that month to start getting my feet wet, to start getting into what I'm doing, You can't just, especially in my business, you cannot just go, well, I'm going to buy, rehab, and sell houses, and the next day you're buying and rehabbing houses. It doesn't work that way. Just like if you want to start working out again, or if you never really worked out before, you can't just say, well, I'm going to start going to the gym 5 days a week, because it's very hard to make that drastic of a change and still follow through. So for me, it worked out a little better when I took some baby steps and took the action that I needed to take. And I was honest with myself about it. And now I couldn't be happier. Monday comes around. It was rainy this morning, but I was still excited for what I have going on this week. Luckily for me, I have a lot going on. And I just want you guys to know that if this knucklehead can make a choice to change his life, to put some things aside and make that change to make me happy, you definitely can too. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there with videos, but anybody that has been there and says, I can't do it. You can do it. All you have to do is make that choice, take the risk, and go get it, whatever it is. You have to be able to be willing to go get it. And that's all I really got for you. I just wanted to share my excitement for the week. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for what I've been able to make happen for me and my family over the last year. I hope to be able to share a lot of that experience with you guys. I hope to be able to give you guys some more motivation, some more insight on how to just get out there and do it, because that's what it all comes down to, is making the choice to do it. Whatever it is, you've got to make the choice, and then you've got to follow through. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys a little soon. Have a good one.